Face having ass. What's going on, you guys? It's Eric Peoples back again with my 2 cents. Tonight being Wednesday, it's Arrow, but I'm gonna give you guys a double whammy. Given that I didn't get a chance to do my Flash review, so that's coming up after this video. So it'll be up probably within the next couple of minutes after this video. Because the Cubs won, you know, they're doing their thing. So big ups to them. And I'm a South Sider, go Sox. Um, you know, whatever. So Arrow. Tonight's episode is basically dealing with a villain from Batman, if I'm not mistaken, named Anarchy. Um, he's been employed by Damien Dark, who who's still on his murderous rampage. I still believe Damien Dark is a smaller villain in this whole story arc. Of course, he has connections with Hive, but I believe that he's not exactly the biggest bad of the season. I believe that Vandal Savage is going to have some sort of part in it by episode 7 or 8. By the time they do the crossover episode at the mid-season finale. But yeah, so he's employed Anarchy to do what he does best, and that's exactly what he's been doing. And everybody in the group is dealing with family issues. This season really is centered around family. You got Thea, about to go over the edge. You got Diggle dealing with the death of his brother, and now he has an actual lead with Damien Dark with Hive. And tonight's episode, Laurel is back doing stupid shit. And if you didn't see the episode, I'll let you go ahead and check out the episode. But if you have, hit me in the comments if you think that's absolutely stupid. But her character, I thought that, developed a little bit more. And now she's back doing dumb shit. So, yeah, everybody's dealing with something. Detective Lance is something that I didn't touch on in the last video, is, of course, working with Damien Dark. Damien Dark sold him the dream, I guess, of, being able to rectify a lot of what was wrong with Star City. And now, they've joined forces. But Damien's, you know, his mythology is similar to the League of Shadows. So he believes in scorching earth and letting things grow anew. Also, on tonight's episode, we got a chance to meet Mr. Terrific. Um, I don't know. I mean, I've only known of Mr. Terrific in the Justice League cartoon. I got a couple of his books. I know that he is in the comic world. He's like the third smartest person in the DC universe. I believe it's like Lex. I believe it's Lex. I think he might be the second. I'm not sure, but he's easily like top three smartest people in the DC universe, and they got him playing as someone at Palmer Tech you know, who isn't really that important. But Felicity ultimately has drafted him into help saving Palmer Tech because they're struggling. I mean, without Ray Palmer, the guy who's like Steve Jobs creating all of this amazing tech to keep things going, I'm shocked that they haven't went under with Felicity being playing Susie Homemaker. But so Felicity's back there, and Oliver is making a powerful choice by the end of the episode. And I like to be honest with you, I like the way season 4 is going so far. The 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 relationships seem to be um really the source of the drama instead of the big villain being the source of the drama. Even though it is the central theme of all of this season so far, the darkness. And Oliver makes a decision at the very end of the episode that I like, and I like to see continue to develop. They never really go back to why Oliver never tried to get the company back. Because Palmer Tech was actually Queen Industries. So why didn't he try to go after his company anymore? Never really got into that. So I always felt that there was a bit of a loose end, and then The flashback scenes were basically him going back to Lian Yu and you know getting drafted into whatever terrible occupation is there, and now he's a lieutenant there with that. Um, so yeah, for the most part, I like the way the season's going so far. I think it's a very superior upgrade to season three, which I really didn't care for. I really didn't care for season three. I mean, I should have, but too much crying. I love the way they've actually allowed Oliver's character to grow into the Green Arrow. He's not, you failed the city and I'm constantly grumpy and he's not doing that anymore. He's a lot more lighthearted now. He seems more like the Green Arrow. I like to see him be of a bit of an ass a little bit more. But that's not exactly who they're forging the character to be. So, yeah, I think the season is going to be strong. So, if you like this video, hit like. If you didn't, dislike it. Let me know what you didn't like about it. And we'll get into this Flash review and look out for that as well. And the best rating I could give the episode was probably I gave it a 3. Thought it was pretty good. Yeah, with that being said, I'll see you in a minute. Peace.